there, Sandra here from Creating Spain, and I hope you're having a nice day today. I decided to make a nice simple card design, and then I messed up royally yesterday, so I made it again today. So we have what is basically a box design with its own closing tabs. So it's going to look like that. But the idea with this one is that we can actually send it through the post flat. So it's going to go either like that or like that to be folded flat to put in an envelope, if indeed that's what you want to do. If you don't want to post it, it's not really a problem. So on the inside of here, I've put some acetate. When cutting your acetate, you do want to make it very slightly smaller than your base card design. So the base design of this is 10 centimeters square. And so for the acetate, I would go for something like 9.5 centimeters square. And then I've put a backing paper on the back of it for background to make it look pretty. And again, that is cut slightly smaller than the 10 centimeters so that you can fold things in place. Now here is the cutout design. It's a wintry theme. I thought this would look quite nice, and it's going to form the middle layer, and in order to do that we want to stick this side to that seam there. So you've got a 2 centimeter side and a 1 centimeter piece here. So make sure when you're doing it that you've got these flaps to fold in, the construction part, top and bottom, and don't put it on the side, because otherwise you'll do exactly what I did. I was not pleased having messed that up. Okay. The reason I tend to try and use glue is because, well, twofold. Firstly, if you put tape on and you get it stuck in exactly the wrong place, easy to do, you probably can't get it off without wrecking things. Glue gives you a little bit of wriggle room. And the other reason is I have found that the glue stays over time and the tapes frequently don't. You want to make sure that you can indeed fold it. So you can press this side up. Once you've got it in the right place, you can press this side up, make sure that it will fold, and then you can glue that down. Now when you're making this, I would recommend that you let that set before doing the other side. And that is going to attach to the flap. And I press that down, that's in the right place. It's not stopping anything from going completely flat. And then this piece is going to wrap around and join at the back here. But as you can see, that folds down flat for postage really nicely, and then when it's opened up it can pop up. Like so. Now the other thing that I wanted to do with this was add the light to it, but do I want to do a load of wiring on my card? No, I don't. And there is a really easy way to add a light to this. I have got some of these little lights. Actually, put it out the right way, you can see. Very tiny. It's deeper, I think it's something like 7 millimeters deep. It's deeper than a clothing popper, but it's about the same diameter. It takes a 927 battery, and you need to put this battery in here with a waffle side up. See, the other side is flat and it's got the details. You want to put it waffle side up, put it into the case. The other thing that comes with the battery is a small magnet. Now I've stuck mine onto a lollipop stick, and when it gets close, it switches it on or off, depending on whether it was on in the first place. You can't easily see the light quality at the moment because it is daylight here. I've got these in different colours. I've got this one, which I think is a white. I have a coal blue, which is a pale blue one, and I have a fuchsia pink, which they call rose pink, but it's actually more fuchsia, I think. And great fun. So all you need to do is include a magnet and someone can switch it on and off without any hassle at all. And I think this is great for novelty value. I think most people would find that quite fun. Now you're wondering how you put this in here. This is where the folding flap comes in, because what I want to do is just stick this onto here. Right, so if you put this near the fold, like that. Okay, so that's where the fold is, and it's near to that. This is under 1 centimetre in diameter. So we have effectively got enough room. If I put that right up to the fold, we have enough room for that to operate in the back layer. And if I tap to that, we get the light on. Not bad, huh? You may be thinking to yourself, oh heck, these things are going to be really expensive. But they weren't. The thing comes with the battery, the magnet and the light, and the total cost for 3 of those was only about €3. The batteries apparently have a 30-hour life. So that's pretty good if you're going to be sending out things for birthdays or for Christmas. I can't imagine you needing longer than that. But of course, if someone really likes it and they decide they want to display it, or maybe you're doing something like a wedding decoration and somebody wants to keep it as a keepsake, then you can get the replacement batteries relatively cheaply. So if you are inclined to, you can always say to people, okay, once you've had enough of the card, can you take the light out and just give it back to me, please? And you can reuse it. I think these things are absolutely brilliant. They're great fun to use, really easy. Word of caution, keep them out of the way of children, because this, the battery and the magnets, if somebody swallows that, it's not a good idea. Not a good idea at all. Also keep it out of the way of pets. That's it for today. I'll see you again soon. Take care now. Bye-bye.